Whether you're studying piano by yourself or you have an instructor, the first step towards successfully learning a new piece is to listen to it first. I have a new piece for you here. It's new in the sense that I don't even know it. It's called T-Rex Hungry. It's a character piece, seems very interesting. And I'm gonna play it a little slower first. We'll keep the tempo for when we know the piece. You listen to this piece for at least a week, and the next step is to begin sight reading. By now you probably have a good understanding as to how the piece goes and what you like about it. And when selecting where to start, begin with something that seems easy to you. Let's say for me this seems easy. This way I gain momentum and I can progress to harder things. So I'm gonna start. Notes are being played with the right hand, but they are lower. They are below the left hand actually. And the way they are, that's sforzando, means they have to have this sounds very sharp. Make sure you play it like that. This is pretty similar. Now here you have a chromatic scale in the right hand. Here, you have long bass. Bass line. You can put some pedal. I think that's a pretty good portion to begin with. Don't go any further than that. Repeats are a great way to expand your knowledge of the current piece you're working on. This piece, we've already started by selecting a part that we could do easily. I'm going to play it for you. And so on. And then, while listening to it and looking at the piece, I discovered that this part is very much, I would say, similar to the part we already know. Similar in the sense of right hand. It has exactly the same pattern and the same pitch, but left hand is different. So we will review the left hand and see if we can make it, if we can study it and learn it right away. As much as possible, try to absorb the articulation as you learn a new piece. Okay, now let's try both hands. There you go. So I learned the part and expanded my knowledge of this. I think you're gonna love step 4 because it's all about excitement. You know how you listen to a piece and then there is a specific part in it that you just love and wish you could play it? Well, this is what step 4 is about. Learning the part that excites you. I feel like the most exciting part in our T-Rex Hungry piece is the part that literally shows him going hunting, going snapping, going after the prey. And then this exciting part has a secondary part. As you learn this part, did you realize how important rhythm is? Rhythm is what keeps it all together, and not just this part. As you build learning the piece and building it line by line, part by part, keep the tempo similar because that will help you bring the song together a lot faster. We've done this. This was the beginning part, the part we began our study with, the easy part. Then here was the repeat part, which is similar to the beginning. Then we learned a step 4, we learned the exciting part, is the part where the T-Rex actually eats and hunts its prey. And then we have the leftover. It's kind of this little part here squished between these major important episodes. So what does it sound like? It goes like this. It doesn't really have any unusual harmonies to it or any personalities. That's why it's called the leftover part. Something that stayed a little bit from here and a little bit from there. But make no mistake, the leftover part is just as important. The 6th step to learning this new piece, the T-Rex Hungry, is the finale. Not every piece you will ever learn will only be broken in 6 learning steps. But this is a shorter piece. It's an early intermediate piece still. So the finale part is the ending part. Why I like to call it a finale? Because it is very dramatic, as you will hear. So here it is. This was really a finale. The dramatic effect of the T-Rex finally eating its prey is happening